You know, so they're setting me up to arrest me, and they're creating rules. They said the police here in America does that. If they want to kill a black person, they'll start planting fake evidence around that person and to kill the person later. So the MTA workers told me a number of years ago after a gunner that was helping me was killed. The police took my home and I sued them in Brooklyn Federal Court for taking my home wrongfully on Staten Island. The court case number is 13 CV 5052. And they killed every guy that was helping me. Another black American that was helping me. His name is Michael. The same day I met every guy, I met that black American. And it helped me go to the police precinct to submit the court papers to them. I said they threatened him that he told me he's not going to help me anymore. And I was so afraid of the police. And the police days later when I killed every guy. So that Michael, I got his name, he swore on a court affidavit. I submitted the papers to the court. So he told me he's in a halfway house, then just came out of prison. I said the police was acting weird. I said, what do you mean they're acting weird? Say, it's acting like that, then they're up to no good. So he's been in the criminal justice system as a black American. So he understood how their police behavior. So I thought he was just exaggerating how they treated him. And he said they went after every gunner and killed every gunner also. So these are evidences the prosecutor wouldn't just let me testify or call me. So they've been telling me, the MTA workers told me the police told them after a gunner was killed for like almost 10 years now that they should be setting me up and calling the police to come and arrest me. So as soon as I went to Jamaica Center to use the bathroom, they removed the door lock in the bathroom. They said the police wants to be able to break into the bathroom easy. I'm like, because people do use drugs. I'm like, why can't I just get a canine that can sniff drugs? They have canine poodles that can sniff underneath the door. They always have holes underneath the door in America for the bathroom. And they have canine poodles that can stay underneath the door and smell if you have smoking drug and bark. So they say they don't want to use canine, they just want to use good old-fashioned police brutality to snuffle out drug dealers. So they're using it as a ruse, since they kill this black. And they're also planting people, homeless people, to be sleeping everywhere so that they can use it as a ruse. They claim all these homeless people are always sleeping in the bathroom. So I was recording, the bathroom at the E-train station Jamaica last time. And as soon as I came out of the bathroom, some black Americans were following me, janitors, and they were threatening me with words like, oh, you're going to come back again, right? You're going to come back again, right? So I took the E-train here. And as soon as I got off the train, some black American janitors surrounded me, and they were saying things like, oh, this low life. So, so the police is telling black Americans to set up Africans like me, especially in the train station. They're always arresting me in the train station, say like stole a phone, say I'm taking too long in the bathroom. So they're already planting people. I believe they're going to use this as a defense later. So they're already preemptively planting evidences to make it look like, all these homeless, they're always sleeping everywhere and they want to kill me in the bathroom, and accuse me of being disorderly. So they've been telling people to jump in the bathroom. Since I've been trying to sue their police department for taking my home, I've also been trying to sue the immigration, and some black Americans tell me they're going to start killing Africans like me. I have diarrhea, so I'm also gay. I was born a boy, I'm not a girl. The last time I came and tried to use the bathroom, a Jamaican woman chased me and was like, I've been looking at you, I think you're a man. Don't ever come back to this bathroom. And they were, she and another black American guy, they were throwing trash all over the floor, and they were embarrassing me for using the bathroom here at the back of that's the sign right there. And the janitor and the security guy wouldn't help me. The police came by. I said, can you help me? They said, that's not serious. We're not going to intervene. I said, just file a complaint with the subway. And I said, hate crime. And telling me because I'm a gay, I'm not welcome in the bathroom. I said, that's hate crime. So the police are covering up. Anytime I get attacked, the police won't document it. And you see they will arrest some other time. So somebody said I stole a phone. So they're damaging my record. Making me look like I'm a trusted. So that's the women's bathroom. And as soon as I recorded that evidence, at least will work for the Me Too. I've been criticizing this Me Too, and they've been hiring Jamaicans and other people from Caribbean to start a fight with me. And I think they're learning these people because in American law, if you don't have papers, if you can claim somebody attacked you, they can give you a T visa as a victim of a crime. So the police want to kill me, claim I'm violent, so that the Me Too is helping them hire Jamaicans, women, to try to fight me in the bathroom, so that the police can then use that as an excuse. I'm fighting with a woman in the bathroom, and they had to kill me, and the woman got a T visa, And they believe the jury, because I was born a boy, I'm not a girl, they believe the American jury wouldn't even support me. You know, so they want to kill two birds with one stone. So this is like a genocide. Please donate to my cash app and NYC Woman. So my mother also told me, if we're charitable, non-conditional charitable donation, that's the mental health workers there. Even in Nigeria, his name is Joshua. He told me to stay away from the subway. He told me they hired him as governor, hired him as a psychiatric nurse. And he said that one has been getting people arrested and put in psychiatric ward. And he told me, stay out of the subway. He said, I'm like, why are you threatening me? He said, it's not going to be safe for you as a homeless. So he said his name is Joshua from Nigeria, he's a psychiatric nurse. And I heard he's been locking people out, even Nigerians, declaring them crazy wrongfully. And that's the best way, even the Oklahoma Disability Center, so that's the best way they can abuse in this country, even in Oklahoma. So once they put you in a mental home or mental ward, they can beat you up and say the jury doesn't normally take the side of the, if somebody declares psychiatrically ill, especially if the workers claim you are very violent, I said they've been punching all these inmates in the psychiatric homes. And even the Oklahoma Disability Law Center in Oklahoma said they took some of the cases to court and they lost. They said the jury in America is very biased against anyone declares psychiatrically ill. And as long as the person that attacked you claimed they are doing their job and you're very violent and they have to restrain you, so they'll be leaving people with punches, bruised skulls. So I believe they're planting all these people. Not all these people are well not, they're praying them. They just go and sleep with your girlfriend. We just want you to go and sleep. These will not even be aware. They may even trick them. Just to create a rules whereby they can kill me in the bathroom. And as soon as I got to them, anytime I try to use the bathroom at the World Trade Center here, also, yesterday I was trying to use the bathroom, and the janitor quickly ran out of the room and was looking at my bag like this. Was looking at my bag like that. So they're telling them to try to find an excuse to call the police on me. To make it look like my bag is blocking people or falling all over the place. I chain lock all my stuff together. I even have an extra chain lock. So they are kicking on me. So please go to my cash app and watch something. They told me they're going to kill me soon. That we Africans are not going to get anything in America. That we sold the black Americans into slavery. And I've been filing lawsuit. Even I was a bronze prosecutor. When my mother was alive in 2011, he had a Best Century Realty real estate company. And he lied to me that he had an apartment, first floor, and I went there, gave him money. And he stole my money, told me it's not, and he showed me a basement. I said, me and my mother just went for a basement, and my mother has a heart problem, and she doesn't want to go back to any basement. I don't want to live in a basement. So why did you lie to me? And I called the police wouldn't help me. And him and his partner was taunting me that you Africans should sold your fellow blacks into slavery. Say you blacks, you always sell each other. He said, you all deserve to suffer. And since then, the guy that was helping me has been killed. That in 2011, that bronze prosecutor, I forgot his name. He's the owner of Best Century Realty. I think that's the name of the realty company. So it was the one that gave me the prenupsis that their police were out to stop me from getting justice as an African. And a black American that saw me was going to help me. They choked him dead already. My mother told me to watch out also that daughters here in America, Blali and Flora, and the one in Nigeria, so they're moving with a killer gang that to kill me for money. So they're hoping to kill me. Our daughters are hoping to kill me so they can inherit my money, the potential lawsuit money. So they're very jealous that I, as a gay, I'm about to win money in America for the way the immigration arrested me as a child. So, and also the police gang also trying to rival my mother's daughters to kill me first also. And the people, the criminals in general in America are telling me once they kill me, they're going to go and lie that I'm a part of a sex cult and authorize people to go and adopt children for me because I don't have any child of my own. I'm not part of any sex cult. I'm not part of any religious cult. I didn't authorize anybody to have children for me. But they said in America, dead people tell no tale. There's a saying here. So they can lie about you. They say inheritance scam is so rampant in America. So I solemnly swear on the United States perjury laws and other relevant laws and the U.S. Constitution that what I'm saying is true to the best of my knowledge and remembrance and belief. And I'm not looking for no surrogacy for anyone. I'm not looking for membership in any sex cult or religious cult or sexual cult or gang. I'm just looking for non-conditional charitable donation or student loan to my cash app and once homeless, or to me in Paris. I do better for money on the street. I walk around also. And in case I die or I'm killed, only civil rights activists like me should administer my state, provide those activists have not denied me up in the past. And Peasy, please, I don't know you. Don't try to. People always try to, bomb rush me when I'm recording part evidence like this. I don't know who sent me these people. So back to what I was saying. In case I die or I'm killed, only civil activists like me that have not denied me up to the past to administer my state and get justice for me and my late mother. No family or friends should administer my state or get any answers from me. And these activists, after they administer my state and get justice for me and my late mother, they should donate the rest of my estate assets in charitable financial donation to those suffering xenophobia like me and my late mother. And those being deported by Trump should be prioritized for assistance. And nobody should make a movie about me. Unless I'm allowed to participate in that movie, I'm introverted. And I told the US immigration that I'm introverted. And I really don't like to talk about my life unless I'm under duress. The immigration was asking me, that they wanted to deport me back to Nigeria. I told my mother brought me here. They said, our green card is not allowed to bring children here. And I told them my friends abused it to me. And they asked me, do I have any witnesses? Did I tell anybody when my friend was abusing me? Did I tell my sisters here in America? I said, I didn't tell nobody. So like, what? Because I'm introverted, I don't really talk about my private life, personal life, unless I'm under duress. So that's very true. I don't my family member don't know about my personal private life. I only talk about general. So I've not talked with them for many years now. Since my mother told me to stop talking with her daughters that they are moving with a killer gang, she told me to approach strangers instead. And they poisoned my mother. My mother said they were poisoning of synthetic marijuana or counterfeit poison. So my mother fled Pennsylvania where she was living with the daughters and came back to New York to go to Bellevue Hospital. And the daughters stormed the hospital. One of them told me they found out from the hospital where she was that they were calling different hospitals, and I suspected when I put a track on my mother's bag, I said they located her and they told the hospital to lock her up in the mental ward. After my mother already escaped from them, getting straight for a heart problem, because my mother said they were poisoning her food with a counterfeit poison or synthetic marijuana. And the hospital obliged and locked my mother up. And they said, as part of the protocol of locking people up forcefully in Bellevue, they stab you with injection like ketamine that causes heart attack. A white American actor, Matthew Perry, died of ketamine injection because they said, people sometimes use it to get high, but it causes side effect of paralyzing your heart muscle and triggering a heart attack. So my mother, when they didn't let me see her corpse, but they showed me a dead face, a picture, and her face was like, that they stopped her with something. Eye muscles was twitched. So please, when I was young, people used to tell me I look like Michael Jackson. I don't look like him anymore. I don't want anyone to connect me to Michael Jackson. So some people tell me they're going to kill me and make a movie about me and they want me to die horribly. And they're going to use me as a sacrifice to get Black Americans super. They said Diego Diallo was killed and the person started arresting a Black American, but they thought Diallo was that Black American and they shoot Diallo with 40 bullets. And they said, they want me to die like that. So please, people, when they see me, they're like this. Jesus, anytime they see me. Sometimes they come into the bathroom and start saying Jesus, So they're trolling me. I don't want to be killed as a sacrifice for anybody. I'm a Christian, but I don't believe, Christians are supposed to be sacrificed for anybody. So please turn to my cash app and watch homeless. I can escape this brutality. I can rent a hotel room and hide there and be ordering food or whatever, baby cook in my hotel room. So this was going, I get trolled, I get made fun of a lot. So they're telling me, so they're planting all kinds of fake evidences. They sometimes arrest me also, so that I stole something from this time, and they won't find anything for me, and the police will arrest me. So they're doing everything possible to engage in enragement, finding things they can do to get me angry. Since I have diarrhea, they're telling people to attack me in the bathroom, Grand Central in the bathroom I use. They're delaying me from using the bathroom so I can mess up my pants, so they can use that to classify me as crazy and lock me up in a mental ward. I'll just try to start a fight with them so they can overpower me and kill me with the police. So this is my diarrhea pills and it doesn't always work. So please go to my cash out. So I believe they're planting all these people to be sleeping so as to make it look like, so the jury, if the police then kills me in the bathroom, the police can say, they were getting a report, the love women were sleeping everywhere, and when they came to arrest me, somebody said I was sleeping in the bathroom somewhere, I got angry and killed me for their self-defense. So they are building, evidences, and the gang attacking me said, they are going to make them killed in a way that the city of New York will pay them a lot of money. So it's an attempted extortion and fraud, So they are planting all these evidences to make it look like when the police eventually kills me, it feel like the police made a mistake and they were justified in making that mistake because there were all these homeless people acting unruly And the janitor said, I was part of the people bothering people, just sleeping everywhere. So this is an attempted assassination by the MTA workers, and I believe some of the MTA workers also want to go and make up lies. I told them to adopt children. I don't know any of these people, but it's a particular guy. His name is Tremaine Thompson. He works for the MTA. I always see him on the street, and he always post messages online saying the MT is going to kill some of the passengers soon. And when I tell him to help me, he'll tell me to send me a video. I'll send him a video. It would happen. And sometimes he'll start posting on his Instagram that he needs to get paid. So I've thanked to some people. A guy took me home once after they locked up the bathroom in 2020 because of COVID or whatever. And they locked up the bathroom for 4 years to lure me to prostitution. And I couldn't find a bathroom to use, so I was begging people on the street. And the guy 2 hours later came and said to follow him. And when I got to his house, he told me I could use the bathroom. I said I would be paying money just to use the bathroom himself. And he told me he doesn't even want money. He wants to marry me immediately and have sex. I told him, and he'll rape me, tied me hostage. And when the police came to free me, they saw blood on my face. They didn't arrest me, and they threw me back out on the street. Even though there was a law that if you ever been in anywhere, there's a shelter-in-place law that says that place should not be considered your residence. Because, and I told the police, this guy held me hostage for like 7 days. He's raping me and stuff. I'm like, abusing me, especially. And I said, please, don't just throw me out on the street. You see me, you should arrest. You saw the blood on my face. And they told me now they're not going to obey the Governor Cover emergency order. They say he's been living in that apartment long before he brought me there. So 7 days doesn't qualify me as a tenant. So they're not going to arrest him. It's me they're going to leave the chase away. I said, Governor Cover said during that 2020 that if you're anywhere you are, should be considered your resident. So the police have been done justice, and he also threatened me that if I ever call the police on him, he said he has connection with the police, he's going to get the police to kill me on the street. So he told me my lifeline is to marry him and stay in the apartment with him as his marriage partner. And I thought, I believe he was into my scam because I didn't even know him from a hole in the wall. So, and he was raping, beat me up. I said if I ever call the police on the street, the police will kill me on the street. Soon the police will throw out. And it happened when I called the police threw me out, and they were trying to kill me on the street. So, so that the various gangs, my mother's daughter's gang, the police gang, everybody trying to kill me, and just collect, and they said dead people try no tell, and go to court and make claims for my state. So they said the inheritance scam is so rampant in New York. So please donate to my cash app, non-conditional charitable donation, financial donation, or student loan or student loan. I'm not looking for anybody's sperm. I'm not looking for your egg. I'm not looking for surrogacy. I don't want to adopt a child. I'm single. I'm married. I've never been married. I've never had any child or children. So please stop all this weirdness and stop trying to perjure. Signed by me, Baba Chini Olapapa.